and this is just the implementation and prototype presentation for the project we're doing in Comp 430. I'm going to be talking about the ETL process and how did that work out. So basically, to start off here, I created a autonomous database in Oracle Cloud, and in this autonomous database, we just set up the settings all that are available with the free account. And after doing that, the next task was actually connecting this autonomous database with our local device, either in Oracle SQL Developer or Pentaho. So in order to connect this database, um, if you go to database connection here, you can download a wallet. So after downloading this wallet, what happens is that you get a zip folder that contains specific files that are for that wallet connection. To the next step would be, if we go to SQL Developer, the next part that I did was I actually connected and tested the wallet in SQL Developer to make sure the wallet was valid. So in this case, this is the connection that I set up. I just called it the same name as the data autonomous database, the admin username and password, and then I set the connection type to Cloud Wallet, and I downloaded the wallet file, and hit test. If you hit test here, just to make sure that it's a successful connection. So while that's there we go. So the status is success. So that ensures that the wallet is successfully connected. And we can also see here that we've got all of our tables here. So our dimension tables and our fact tables here. And we can actually run a query right here if we wanted to. So if we wanted to say select star from, let's say we want to select it from the dimension FMP data, and add a semicolon, and if we hit run, it returns the table. So also so the next part was we ensured the database connection, we ensured that there's a wallet. So the next part was using Pentaho. So the problem with Pentaho we faced, and we talked with the professor during office hours, we weren't able to successfully connect Pentaho with the Oracle Cloud. So what we came up with as a solution with the professor was to transform and clean our data in Pentaho and then upload it through Oracle SQL Developer, since it was successful over there. So here's an example of a transformation. We created multiple transformations like this, just a simple one to show an example. Because our files were a CSV format, we sorted the rows from, since the data was really unorganized and really hard for data storage, so we made sure that we could get it into the correct form. So we sorted the rows, and then we checked if there's null values, because those could cause issues when we're doing the analysis with the BI tool. And then we just used a Microsoft Excel. We just made them into Excel sheets so that we could see what's happening visually, and then eventually when we wanted to upload them again, we converted them back to CSV files. And we also did some cleaning up in Excel as well. So going back to, so after cleaning up the data in Pentaho, we went back to Oracle SQL Developer and uploaded them here. So that's how we got these tables over here. So the next part was creating the actual model and schema. So in our group, we chose a star schema. So this is an example. It's also included in the report and the main presentation. So over here we have our star, like the middle of our star, and this table is what's connecting all of these other ones, and this is the star schema that's in forward, and this is how it's going to be stored in the data warehouse on Oracle Cloud. And so for that one, I just created a relational model, and this was the relation model. And so the good thing about Oracle SQL Developer is it creates primary keys, surrogate keys, and foreign keys. It's really easy to do all that work in a relational model. So that was with Oracle SQL Developer and Pentaho, and After everything was done, we got a successful data warehouse working here. And I'll just show you a query over here too. So like if we wanted to get all the data from this dimension table, we could run this query. And there we go. We have the cleaned up data running alphabetically, all ready to go over here. So that was basically it for the ETL process, and this is the kind of demo behind what we did behind the scenes. Thank you so much for watching.